Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Oh, Hi. That's how I say it, but in the movie it's actually Oh, Hi. I found that to be kind of memorable in the movie. Not really a spoiler, but I thought this movie was okay. I didn't hate it. It's directed by Sophie Brooks, who I've never seen anything from her, and she's directed one other feature length film, as far as I know. The other thing she did was a short film, I believe, and this was the first movie I've seen from her, and it's got some problems. And as far as visuals are concerned, there was nothing in this movie that was all that memorable to me, except for like a couple moments, kind of. But there were just too many close shots, and I just wanted to see the location a bit better. And it is kind of a bottle movie in a sense, where it's mostly taking place at this one house, and I found the film to be harmless overall. I kind of enjoyed the tone of the film. It was keeping me entertained, and it did kind of remind me of Gerald's Game. If you've seen that, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Only this time it's a comedy, and what they managed to do with it was well done, I guess. Did I find it particularly funny? Not really. The comedy didn't really work for me all too well. And I did feel as though this movie would have worked better if it were a short film, because it was kind of just like a fun, kind of goofy idea, and they just stretched it pretty early on. And then we get to the second half, and I was like, okay, that's when things get a bit more interesting, because that's where I feel the meat of the movie is. Whereas the first half of the movie, it's kind of exactly what you would expect. And the whole classic showing a moment in the middle of the movie and then cutting back to like before we got into this portion of the movie, all this happened. And it's just been overdone. I'm like kind of sick of that. And I believe that's a cliche, honestly, but it was just not something that really clicked with me. Not sure why this movie needed a mid-credit scene, and honestly, I'm starting to get sick of every movie ever made just having mid and post-credit scenes for no reason. Like Caught Stealing had one, and there's just a bunch of movies that they do it just for the sake of doing it at this point. There's nothing really meaningful behind it. It's just, oh, Marvel did it, so let's do it as well. So people will sit through the credits and be wondering, oh, is there going to be more? That's how it feels like to me. This movie also wasn't very subtle. It was very on the nose, very in your face, and I get it. It's supposed to be goofy, it's supposed to be a comedy, but still would have preferred some subtlety in the film. The usage of a certain aspect to the movie that was shown up like 2/3 of the way through. That was kind of funny. And I also kind of somewhat enjoyed what each character represented. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to spoil anything. And there was a character named Steve. He was kind of funny, and it was the best part. David Cross played him, and when he showed up, which is like 5 minutes in total throughout the entire film, when he shows up, he's kind of fun. But by the end of the day, it's not really a movie that I'm going to rewatch or really be saying that, oh, you need to check this movie out because it's groundbreaking or really good, or like something that's just nice, simple entertainment, which it is. It's harmless, but I just didn't really get much out of it, sadly. It was kind of middle of the road, kind of forgettable. I don't really need to see it again, and we'll see what else this director does. Sophie Brooks, and I'm not turned off entirely by the idea of watching another one of her films, but this movie was just not great. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Oh Hi a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Oh Hi, and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for anything else. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.